Unfortunately, the band does not like uh, the U.S. Thank you. Alrighty. Let's get ready to drop the puck. Fury are able to get it into the Cougars zone right off the bat. That's a good sign. Dumped back in over to turn 2. Centering pass. Good shot there. Looks like that was by Alyssa. Point blank. Goalie's able to stop it for the Cougars. Some quick reflexes. Well, Cougars do have quick reflexes. And the Cougars will take a... That was dangerous. That could have went... I saw daylight there. Luckily, the stick was in its spot where it was intended to be. And that was a save. Nice poke using the boards and puck went out of play. For a second, I thought he was going to say it was offside. What do we got in goal tonight? Into the Cougars' goal, they're able to grab it first. The pass to get out of their zone finds a Fury player. Number 17 for the Cougars is able to get in the way of that shot from the blue line. Brought across center ice over into Fury's zone, whereas immediately kicked out. Where's the puck at? I don't like it when it's against that wall. I can't see it. Backhand shot, covered up and saved. Number 10, that is Lee. Leah? I'm awful at pronouncing names. Wangren? Brought up over into the blue line by Alyssa, and she was triple teamed there, and the puck gets poked away towards the goalie, but the goalie's able to cover it up for the Cougars. Annika has it now. She had a beat on it earlier. Shot and goal. The extended wraparound. The key to that was triggered discipline. And she was able to wait, and the right side of the net opened up, and she was able to put it in the back of the net very nicely. So Annika Einbeck with the Fury goal. Alyssa should be credited with the assist, I would think, on that. And the Fury have a 1-0 lead early in the first. Fury get it out of their zone. They do a line change. Poked away by Lee there. Nice heads up steek poke. Shot fired, goes left of the net. Fury were able to get in the way of the initial clearing. Pass. Shot. Nice pass to Emma. Good save. Good save. Nice initial leg save by Lee, and then reached out to get enough of it with the leather to keep it from entering the goal. Look out, ref. Didn't get fooled. Centering pass just misses. That was from Annika to Alyssa, I believe. Shot goes high and left. It's so hard to tell where the puck is when it's against that wall. Fury will have to reset as it goes out of the cap zone. They do very nicely. And the Fury also do a bit of a line change as well, so served two purposes there. He knocks that away. Dumped in around the boards behind the net. Fury got two players in the area. Passed over to, I believe that's Emma. And the Fury do a line change. Cougars did a bit of one as well. So far, the Fury are able to have it in the Cougar zone, decent amount. Shot fired, and it takes one of those bounces off of the post after the initial shave, after the initial save, and goes into the net for the Cougar goal. And the score is now tied at 1 with 9:10 remaining in the first period. Centering shot finds Annika again for his second goal of the game. And the Fury reclaim the lead. In rapid succession. I cannot say anything that starts with an S tonight. So once again, it looked like that was Alyssa to Annika for the Fury goal. Good stop by the Cougars goalie there. Covers it up. Kylie playing the left wing right now. Cougars trying to use the boards to swing the puck around. Pass was tempted to Kylie. Sun Prairie player able to get in the way of it. Puck's out, so they'll have to reset. No icing, yelled out by a ref, so. Good use of the boards. And Cougars goalie able to grab that shot. Wait, I don't see a 13 on the roster. Was that not 13? 17? Anna Malone. Maybe I need to get my ice checks. Shot misses left of the net. Attempted pass, their wing gets tipped off target, so puck floats back into the Cougars' territory, where it still is. Good stop by the Cougar goalie on an odd attempt by some Prairie player to get it out of the zone. Kylie grabs it, chucks it down behind the net, which buys the Fury time to get some fresh legs out there. Kind of a dump and change. Ooh, nice defense there by the hair's in the way. I can't tell what number that is. Sacrifice the body though to get in front of. Be a delayed penalty on Rock County. On 22. Yep. So penalty on Gabrielle. All right, tripping. Sun Prairie will be on the power play. Initial stop by Lee. If it's Leah, I'm sorry. Shot hit the post, but I think Lee got enough of it to make it go left to hit the post. That shot goes above the net and cleared enough out, so the Cougars are going to have to reset. If I can find the puck. There it is. So I'm Prairie trying to take advantage of the power play. Shot goes to the right. Looks like it may have been redirected by a skate. Centering pass right in front of Lee. Not a whole lot you can do unless you could predict where that shot's going. And if that's the case, you should probably play the power ball. Sun Prairie is able to take advantage of the power play and tie the game back up. At 2. It looks like Lee just needed to take a couple of puffs off the inhaler. Everything looks to be okay. So 3:44 remaining in the first period of play. I can't imagine how it would be playing hockey. Number one, with asthma, let alone with a mask on. Icing is the call on the Cougars, so we'll head back down. So my hat's off to every player that's able to play, because I sure wouldn't be able to. I mean, it's not like hockey isn't a hard enough sport as it is. Cross ice pass finds its target. Pushes it into the Fury zone. Lee sticks that, pokes that puck away with her stick. Nice interception there. Off the goalie's glove. Dumped into the Fury zone. Puck goes out of play. That Liberty that sent it. Anna checking in on her goalie. Knocked away. Trying to center it. Gets denied. Not in my store, you don't. Redirect try misses the net. Those are almost impossible to defend. Nice save there by Lee. Right as I say, those redirects are almost impossible to defend. She defends a redirect. Looks like the Cougars going to do a line change as they switch out 4 players. Centering pass finds its mark, but the Cougar player not able to put much mustard on it, and Lee's able to knock it away from her area. Time ticking down in the first period. Shot from the top misses to the left, and the rebound attempt did not find the back of it, thankfully, either. And in an action-packed first period, score is tied just like the series is at 2. Maybe if we zoom in, we can hear what the coaches are saying. That'd be great if it worked that way. Back in the day, Anna Malone and my son were on the same team, as was Sarah Edler, number 23 there. Good kids. I probably shouldn't say kids anymore. They're 16 now, 15 at least. Young adults. Those were some memories, weren't they? Back in the Might and Squirt days. It's one of those things that you can look back now and wish you would have I don't know, cherished more. That's not really the right word. Fury for a second had the numbers. That looks like it's going to be a penalty on the Cougars. Referee's pointing, saying that's on you. That's on you. You did a naughty. So that puts the Fury on a power play. See if they can take advantage of it. Return the favor to Sun Prairie. Sun Prairie is able to get in front of the shot, pass attempt. And I'm looking to get it up the ice. Does so. Finds Alyssa. Alyssa's got Kylie. And Kylie's... We got a karate chop. On Kylie. Slashing on Kylie. Ref must have gotten the wrong number. Kylie wouldn't do something like that. And we're back to a 4-on-4 now. Looks like there'd be a difference of about a minute. So I did a real quick glance at the clock. Cleared out by the Cougars. Grabbed by Sarah. Will cross ice it. Finds the target. Heron impeding my view of the number. Where's the puck at? Samantha cross iced it as well. Shot fired too high. Brought over into the Fury zone by number 10. Fired, missed, went right of the net. As the Sun Prairie Cougars, or Mad City Cougars, have a power play. Shot goes in front of the net. Kylie getting ready to come back in. Stolen. We have ourselves almost had a breakaway. Dumped into the zone by Emma. That will be icing. As long as it didn't have to be blocked by Lee. And she did not have to touch it, so. Both teams are back at full strength now, with 13-16 left in the second period of play. Alyssa to take the face off for the Fury. Behind the net, gathered up by the Cougars. Ow, that'll hurt. And we have a hooking penalty. Who's this on? No one wants to go to the box. Referee pointing. It's you. Come on. Cougar players saying, wasn't me, I was framed. It was the CIA. Rock County, I almost said Rock Fury, which reminds me of Rock Candy, which is an awful song. The Fury are on a power play. Once more. Steak saved by Sun Prairie goalie. Wrapped back around. Fury looking for a centering pass to Kylie, who is being guarded closely. Shot by Sarah. Kind of gets interrupted by a couple of players, it looked like. And it could try to shot, hit the literal back of the net. And we have another penalty. We're getting whistle happy now. Kylie. Kylie's getting framed all over the place, Carol. So, once again, we're back to a 4-on-4 for 54 seconds. Is that right? No, for a minute and 6 seconds. And that math was not my strong suit. And then the Cougars will be on a power play for 54 seconds. Shot goes in front of the goal and left. Pass dumped in towards the center. There was no center there. Goes harmlessly over to turn 3. Puck back at center ice. Where is it at? Olivia Combs is over there, number 16. Amory's also looking for it. Samantha's kind of double teamed. That's not fair. Whoa, that was. Get that stick a little higher. Looked like my golf swing, which is awful. My swing, not her stick. Let me make that clear. And both teams are back at full strength. For the time being. Been a lot of whistles blown this period so far. Puck back behind the Cougar goalie over to turn 4. And cleared out. Alyssa fires a shot. Stopped by the goalie, and Kylie trying to get the rebound in. And not liking the pot roast recipe that the Caps or the Cougars player was giving her. In the meantime, Fury do change goalies. So Olivia Cronin is in net now. Centering pass doesn't find its mark as she was tied up. Puck now in the Fury zone. How is that not tripping? And it is, or it will be. There's the penalty call. And tripping. So the penalty box seeing a lot of action this period. And this once again puts, for the time being, the Fury on a power play. Now so far we get about a minute into the power play and then get a penalty of our own. So let's see if we can avoid that this time and get a power play goal. Ooh, that was close. Emma's trying to get it across the blue line as it looked like Alyssa was trying to time it out. Over to Amory. 17 for the Cougars is able to disrupt it. Puck goes deep into the Fury zone. See if they can make something happen here. That shot was deflected by number 77 on the Cougars. That move fooled me. Wrap around. Sneaky beaky. Needed to do the extended wait time wraparound, as we saw Annika do earlier, because the NHL 94 version of that, they fixed that in 97. Was that Sarah? I think that was number 14 that tried it. Power play is coming up on an end here. And both teams are now back at full strength. So far, the Fury unable to take advantage of a power play. That'll be offsides on Rock County, so we'll come back over here. I'm assuming wrong. This is one of those weeks where I mean, with the exception of the tripping call that I was pretty confident about earlier, I've been guessing wrong, and this is what, the fourth game? What day is today? Tuesday? Is this the fourth game I've done this week already? Pass up to the right defenseman. Missed just by a little bit, just by a skosh. Fury able to get it back into the Cougar zone though. Just a little dump off ad. There's a nice pass. Blocked by number 24 on the Cougars. Like that was Sarah that took the shot. Oh, there's a couple of Sarahs. Hey, I should probably specify. So the last shot looked like it was Sarah Edler. And the shot before it looked like that'll be a penalty on, well, it's going to be a penalty on Rock County. And that will be on Alyssa. 2 minutes. Framed, I'm telling you. So the Cougars are on a power play. Cougars have scored on a power play earlier in the first period, I believe. Pretty sure that was the first period. Nice glove save by Olivia Cronin. Minute 38 remaining in the power play. 4:25 left in the second period. Score and series tied at 2. Brought over that'll be a penalty on Rock or on the Cougars. Hooking. You could argue that that should be a penalty shot. However, I am not a lawyer and really not good at arguing. So we're going to be 4-on-4 for minute 17, and then Rock County will have a power play for quick math 43 seconds. Is that right? SS Miners, you'd be proud of me. Oh, she couldn't. Okay. I was confused for a second. She was not able to be the first one to touch the puck because she knocked it down with her hand. I think. '77 takes a shot, and what's going on there. It's a nice flick of the wrist. And Olivia's able to get in front of that, hauls it in. So it's not this time. 30 seconds left of a 4-on-4, and then Rock County will have a little bit of a power play. Brought across pretty easily there. Nice move. Quick whistle as the puck was still free when the whistle blew. Looks like we're going to have a face-off over here. I believe that was Annika on the shot. That shot gets kind of deflected by a Cougar stick. Kylie going after it. Knocks it down into a Cougar player. Almost thought that was headed into the Fury bench. Alyssa looking for someone to pass it to. Finds her foot. Do what you got to do. Backhander. Or pass. It could have been a pass, too. She had a teammate back there. Centering pass was deflected. Annika passes it up to Alyssa. She's got Kylie and Annika, Kylie and Annika. Cougar D kind of closed in on her fast, though. So offside. Wasn't by much, but it doesn't need to be by much. 1:24 remaining in the second period. Tied at 2. Looked like number 3 was trying to get off the ice, and another Cougar player was trying to get on, but apparently not doing so in a fast enough manner for the referee, it looked like. That shot was knocked down before it got to the goalie. Cougars have a breakaway. Libby's able to get in front of it. Oh, the puck's, or the net's off the pegs. So let's put that back on. It was a good save by Olivia. I'm not sure what the discussion is. So we're going to do a face-off. So the ref's explaining something, I don't know what. I mean, it looked pretty obvious to me that the goal got knocked off the pegs. There were two players that went past it. And it was clear to me that the net was dislodged before the puck went into it. Oh, here we have a penalty on the Fury. Sarah. Sarah is just a sacrificial lamb. I never saw what the penalty was for. At any rate, Cougars going to be on a power play now. But if this holds like the rest of the game, they'll only be on a power play for about 1 minute. And then it'll be a 4-on-4. Although there's not that much time left in the second period. So we'll see if that holds true in the third. Shot was like Emma's stick got a piece of it. Ooh, possible breakaway. Good move. Had a Cougar player coming up behind her. But that was a nice use of the clock to kill some time on the power play. The Zam will come on out now. And I do want to take this time again to thank the Fury for the very nice card that they gave me last Friday. And the gift card as well. I will be getting a couple of dozen donuts from Quick Trip because they're very addictive. And let me back up here. I had blood work done this morning, and they must have been just bored at the clinic because I got the results back in 45 minutes. I've never seen anything like it. So the good news is my cholesterol was 130. I don't know when the last time my cholesterol would have been 130. Probably when I weighed 130, which would have been about 5th grade. So I'm going to celebrate by eating a lot of donuts. All right, as the Zamboni goes, we're going to switch screens. The two teams do seem pretty evenly matched. At least these two games that I've seen in full. I was trying to look at stuff on Live Barn, but I just can't My eyes just can't take that. But they have great technology. Don't get me wrong. And it's a great service. Like the ability, to follow the puck wherever it goes is, I just think that's really cool technology. It follows the puck better than I do half the time. The Fury's next game is the 23rd up in Stevens Point. That's a haul. I believe the time of that game it's an afternoon game, I think. 2:30 or 2:15. The last screen that I put up at the end of the game has the time of it. And they'll be playing the Stars. Hockey season's coming to a close, and it was touch and go there for a while if we were even going to be able to have a hockey season. So I'm thankful that we were able to. How's the weather in Arizona? I bet it's a ton better than what it is in Wisconsin right now. It was whiteout conditions when I came here at 6:30. Wait, lightning tracker? There were lightning strikes detected within 15 miles of me an hour ago. This is January, right? Let's take a look at the radar. So according to the radar, there shouldn't even be any clouds out. Unless that's snow and the clouds are still there. At any rate, it's not snowing according to the radar here anymore, thankfully. Apparently my radar app is giving away a SUUNTO 7 Android Wear watch. Okay. Have fun with all that. The phone's cold too. Now the hand warmer doesn't seem quite as hot. Maybe it's because it's cold. In here, I meant. I should probably finish that sentence. Zam almost done doing its job. That was quick. We took that corner wide. Does anybody else have an issue keeping track of the days after the holidays, especially after Christmas and New Year's? It takes me like half the month. Actually, apparently more than half the month because it's 19th and I'm still not sure what day it is. Could probably buzz the refs. The Cougars are out of the locker room and waiting at the door. The varsity don't waste any time. The Zam just barely gets off the ice and they're blowing the horn to get the refs out. Like, oh, okay. All right, here they come. So let's switch over. Switch back to the main screen. Well, the Cougars have been patiently waiting down there for a couple of minutes now. Fury coming out. They're ready to take the ice. All right, they can go on, but they haven't seen the motion yet. The ref waving them on, and oh, it's a photo op. Dude, I wish that heater wasn't there, but there are very nice pictures of the seniors. Unfortunately, well, the heater is covering up 5 of their faces. I guess you're not supposed to see it from my vantage point, which makes sense. So we're just waiting on the clock to get changed back to 17 minutes. And the Cougars, at least that I'm aware of, do not have a penalty, so pay no attention to the 116 on the right. There we go, that's off. 116 is back where it needs to be. I'm assuming, I wasn't paying attention. And as soon as we hit the 17 on the scoreboard, there we go. Jared asks, goalies ready? They're all ready. So into the third period, score tied at 2. Offsides. Yep. Fury on a trying to kill the power play for just under a minute now remaining in it. Good hustle there. That's Olivia Combs. With the nice D. Incoming. Puck just wanted a hug. That's all. "30 seconds left in the Cougar power play. Puck at center ice. That was almost picked off. As Sarah gets ready to re-enter the game. Shot deflected by Olivia Cronin, and both teams are back at full strength. The puck is down at the other end, but shot before both teams were at full strength, so no icing. Centering pass tried to find Annika. Hit a Cougar player instead. Alyssa tries to dump it in for a possible rebound goal for Annika. The Cougar player, or Cougar goalie, wisely covers it up so that was not a possibility. Cougars had the numbers there for a second, had a 3-on-1. You know, pass kind of went wide of the intended target. There'll be icing on Rock County, and we will head back to turn 1, where Jared, oh, that's not Jared, that's the other referee. So we're going to drop the puck here. Trying to sneak up, Emma. That almost worked. She's stealth. She had the cloaking device on. That puck comes towards me, too. I'm surprised I haven't been hit yet. We're going to have a face-off at center. I had a puck come, 15 to 20 feet from me. The Cougar goalie was able to grab that shot. Oh, looks like that was Amory. Amory? Icing is the verdict that they gave Sun Prairie. I don't know if anybody's ever heard William Shatner's music album in the 70s, where he covered a bunch of songs, including Rocket Man. It's just glorious. .26 left in the game. Score still tied at 2. On a pair of Annika Eidenbach goals, both of them assisted by Alyssa Knopf. Rock County was able to get one of them back off of a power play. Or Sun Prairie. Did I say Rock County? That was... wasn't sure what that was at first. Is that a leg? And we will have a penalty. And a player down. Penalty will be on Rock County. The Sun Prairie players up and headed to their bench. Annika was the penalty. Number 24 was the Sun Prairie player, and she sits down and is going to think about life here for a bit while collects her thoughts. Cougars once again on a power play. See if Rock County can kill this one as well. This Cougars bringing across into the zone. Puck goes left of the net. Didn't look like a shot, but wrister. Didn't hit the back of the net. That's all that counts. Ooh. Amory almost with a breakaway. Is my dude in a cow onesie? Sir Edler gets it deep into the Cougar zone behind the net. Buying Rock County a chunk of time. 24 seconds remaining in the power play. And both teams are back at full strength now. Good stick by Alyssa. Shot by Kitely. Sorry. Saved by the Cougar goalie. It's 10:32 remaining in the game. Still tied at 2. They need to have a shootout at the end of the game, but this is still tied. I will not leave until a winner has been determined. I have to be back here tomorrow night anyway. I'll just build a cot. Not up here. That's too cold up here. And that will be a penalty on the Cougars. Emphatically called by the referee as he stares into the Sun Prairie bench. That was intimidating. Asserting dominance. Oh, well. So a penalty on Alyssa, which is nowhere near what I thought happened. I'm not a referee, though. Interesting call. So the Cougars are once again on a power play. How many power plays have they had this game? They got to be getting close to. Nice leg save by Olivia Cronin. That shot misses wide right. They got to have like 7 power plays in this game, don't they? I mean, Rock County's got a decent amount too. Fury able to, and that'll be a penalty on Rock County. Rock County needs to get a stick on the puck here while they can, because they're down 2 players right now. That should have been okay. All right. So Rock County will take a timeout to figure out a plan of action here for at least the next 37 seconds. Well, they have a 5-on-3. I swear that's a cow onesie. How many power plays does Sun Prairie have?
Let's see. So they have 8.
So they do have 8 power plays then. I was one off. It feels like 10. It feels like about every 3 minutes they're on a power play. So we're going to have a face-off down by Olivia. Goalie Olivia. Not forward Olivia. Goalie Olivia from Beloit Memorial. Forward Olivia from Janesville. So a 5-on-3 here for Sun Prairie for the next 34 seconds. Nice leg save by Olivia. Another shot, leg save by Olivia. Looking for it, can't grab it. It's knocked away, and Sun Prairie looking to set it back up. Shot deflected off to the left of the net. Alyssa is back in, so it's a 5-on-4 power play now for the Cougars. And Alyssa's able to get it out of the zone into the Cougar zone after being rested in that. It should be a tripping, and it will be. Not tripping. That is illegal. Slashing is the call. Oh, it could have been tripping too. Could be a penalty shot. I'm really pushing for a penalty shot. The most exciting game and most exciting play in sports. So we'll have a 4-on-4 now again for the next 48 seconds. And then the Fury will be on a power play. We're just a little over a minute. Gotta wait for teammates to get back on sides. And the shot was gloved by the Cougars goalie. Shot by Alyssa. 23 more seconds of a 4-on-4. And then it becomes a 5-on-4 in favor of the Fury. Deflected up and well past the net. Anna dumps it back into the zone. And she'll grab it once again. Trying to get it up to Kylie. So now Annika Einbeck's back in the game. That gives the Fury a 5-on-4 power play. wrister goes right of the net. Cougars clear it all the way down. It's behind the back kind of pass. Didn't have a teammate there, but it was a nice little move. I hit the skate, unfortunately. Annika reels it in, brings it across into the zone. She's got Kylie off to the left. Kind of gets it poked away. And poked away again. It's like they don't want her to get a hat trick. Good save by Olivia. Initial leg save and then covers it up. As number 77 for Prairie tried to make the score 3-2. And we ain't about that life right now. Both teams are back at full strength. Emma digging for it. She's outnumbered. Teammate comes up to help her. That was Sarah Edler. Saved by Olivia. That was... Someone was trying to become a backpack on Sarah's back. Is that redundant? A backpack on her back? Sounds redundant. Olivia Combs was able to bring it across. It remains in the Cougar zone. Swing and a miss. Poked out to Emma, it looked like, and then kind of tipped back to Amory. See what's going to happen is I'm going to finally know all the Fury players' names, and it's going to be the end of the game. Go Cougars from Tucson, Arizona. Unfortunately, I do not know the Cougars' names. Puck goes left of the net. Isn't their goalie Izzy, though? Nice save by Lydia. .332 remaining. Thank you for tuning in, Molly. A lot of penalties in this one. A dump-in shot went right of the net. Rebound by Kylie was either deflected or went left of the net. No icing. Kind of late to call no icing, and I'm not sure why it wasn't icing, but shot goes right of the net. I mean, icing is a pretty clear rule, and I've yet to. What's the nice way I can say this? I haven't seen it been called consistently this year for one reason or another. So Molly's in Tucson and Carol's in Green Valley. Wish I was in Arizona right now, at least the weather. Coming up on 2 minutes remaining in the game, still tied at 2. Puck was loose. Not sure what's going on there in front of the goalie. But Olivia made a couple really nice saves. Looked like she was screened for at least a little bit of the time. And Cougars have a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Leg save, knocked over to the left side. Her right. Coming up on a minute to play. Gonna need a line change, both teams, pretty soon. Cougars. That puck goes into the protective netting above the plexiglass, and that will provide both teams with a chance to do a line change, and the Cougars take a timeout. You're watching your cousin, number 33 for the Cougars. What's your cousin's name? I could really do Arizona. Why was that held for review? Marley, the one that went flying into the goal? Yeah, Kylie's granddaughter is, or Carol's granddaughter is Kylie. I almost had that backwards. That'd have been weird. The Cougars, one of their goals came on a power play. I do not know who scored either one of the Cougars' goal. I apologize for that. Both Fury goals came from Annika Einbeck. All right, so 51 seconds remaining in the game. This one's coming down to the wire. Good job to get a stick over there on defense. Leg save. Under 30 seconds remaining. Got 3 Fury players over there now, trying to dig it out. Puck's finally loose. Ooh. Olivia with a nice save at the buzzer. I demand a shootout. I think we need a shootout. So an exciting ending as the game ends in a 2-2 tie. So the series then goes 2-2-1. That's about as even as you can get. Well, it's been a fun 2 games for me. And once again, I appreciate the card and the gift card from the Fury. Their next game is... Oh, it's my pleasure, Molly. Their next game is on the 23rd. I'll switch to that next screen now. That will be at 2:30. I was close. I said 2:15 or 2:30. Against the Stars, up at Stevens Point. I'm glad you guys were able to watch them from Arizona. That's awesome. So I wish the Fury the best of luck with their remaining schedule. And I hope everyone drives safely, because it looks like on Saturday or Sunday morning we'll be getting more snow here. Unfortunately, we can stop with the snow. I've had enough. So once again, we will see you guys later. It was my pleasure, Carrie. And I'll be back tomorrow night with the Monroe Varsity. So, thanks again for watching. And we will see you later.